And welcome back. This is Kotal for another War Rights event. I am once more joined by the illustrious, I can speak English, I swear, members of HL, Mr. TJ and Mr. Gene. How are you, good sirs?
Very good.
Tremendous. Thank you.
As it is very late for them, so I'm very glad to have them and appreciate them staying up so late. But we have a Garland stand here, 215 on the server pop, 109 for the defending CSA versus 106 for the attacking Union. And this is, correct me if I'm wrong here, Winder's division attacking the fatigued 51st PA, which if the CSA wins this, that token will be dragged back with them. Is that correct, Mr. Gene?
90% sure, yes.
All right, well, we'll assume I know what I'm talking about a little. I might be wrong on that, but anyway, it's another attack in that southwestern portion. Anything big strategically or tactically of note from that sector of the field, Mr. Gene?
That theater has been pretty back and forth, honestly. It's kind of stalemated down there. So nothing much would change if this is a victory for either side strategically. Again, I think this one is also just about casualties.
So we're kind of in a war of attrition at the moment.
Yeah. At least in these two theaters. I think there is one theater where there has been a lot of movement.
I think we do have that 120th New York AVC versus HD?
And 32nd Ohio.
32nd Ohio. That's probably the theater of maneuver right now.
Yep.
But we have a war of attrition here right now. So on the two teams, we've got EB under Red Bull and Ninth Corps under Turquoise. 51st PA under Nolan and IB under Will. 5th Minnesota under Pro Gamer and Soundwave. HD under Rob and Hazard. 32nd Ohio under King Bob. And looks like we got some EB guys and some 2nd US guys on the guns. Mr. Toot Toot from 2nd US. And on the other team, so 51st, Nolan will be the token leader. As I'm looking at the map as we're doing the intro here, it looks like we're going for a left push here for the Union. Guess we'll... well, no, wait a second here. I might have spoken too soon.
Divided, maybe.
I might have to wait to see where this actually lands here.
I think it's going to be a split attack.
Yeah, it looks like some scouts have been taken out by the HL on their way up.
So after a sneak peek on the strat sketch for the CSA team, which plays Union right now, they do want to charge mostly along the snake fence and through the forest on the left. But they do have a secondary plan where they actually split charge left and right.
Okay.
We will see. It looks like, yeah, it's mostly a center play here from now. It looks like Wilkes is kind of on the left here. What do you guys think about the CSA, and I'll say in-game CSA, for my own sanity, deployment here?
I think EB has put... is it? Okay, Knife Corps moving out. I was going to say, they put too much weight in the center. But you know what? Usually you don't want that, but for the setup that the Union has, then yeah, no, this is fine.
Yeah, I usually agree. Usually I'm worried about overweighting the center, but the Union's going to mass up here in the center.
There they go.
Oh, yep.
Straight along the snake fence.
Yeah, let's zoom in. I'll do the intro for the other team after this attack. Tater in the lead.
We're gonna hold it down. Fails down, Ted. Fails down.
I like this. I think the snake fence is way too underutilized by the unit in many cases, and the good half of the CSA team is still in the forest. They're not even reacting.
Fuck you, gentlemen. Why are you over here? Yankee, buddy. Die, you dirty. Oh my god, there's two of you. Oh my god, there's three of you. The claw. The claw. Friendly. Left oblique.
EB is still holding.
No,
the center of the road.
we have. It looks like the Union has launched in here, and they have a secondary line. a little bit to their left here. And a good chunk of the CSA team has not moved out from the woods here. What do you guys think about this initial attack here by the Union team?
I think it's still going to get wiped. It's still in progress.
I wonder if it'd be best if we spun it.
Yeah, do you think this other element should move towards them to reinforce, or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
then-
should hold Stonewall.
But then, yeah, now CSA reacts, I think.
Might have been a little bit too late, I think. Yeah, we'll see.
Here they come from the west.
I mean, in total numbers, it's still even, and it appears nobody lost any flags so far.
Yeah, I think
So,
the flags were with HL. That was
Come on,
not.
boys! Come on, boys! To the wall! Keep going! Come on, boys!
They may be able to entrench themselves, but if the CSA cut the flags off at any point here, the Union
No,
is in a predicament.
Yeah, we'll see. They might have moved out 5 seconds too late.
Fuck the flags!
The flags didn't make it over. Oh, this was a huge. 2 flags didn't make it over. They were at the back of the line for some reason.
But
Even if
they
this
are
is,
up and running.
Even if this is a loss, a wipe for USA, they still look at the tickets at the time, and the tickets.
Well, now it's gonna get. This is not gonna be good on time for them on the ticket trade. Well, I guess it might be all right, but he's still behind at the moment. Well, they still have a launchman for now. Do you think they hold out, try to hold that corner, and wait for reinforcements, or do you think they pull back now, the Union team?
I
Hold.
personally, I would hold. It's so hard to entrench yourselves up there.
Yep, inflict as many tickets as you
Bobster,
can.
I'm fucking suing you for child support.
Problem is that there is 1 flag missing for the Union. Maybe Irish gets
Which
it.
is being picked up. Is it Irish? Come on, Irish. Yeah.
All right, Irish, if you make it back, I'm actually calling
Oh,
you out
he's
for
heading
being
the wrong
based.
way. Oh, is he? Oh, no, he's not.
Rare Irish
Yeah.
W. God damn it, Irish. You really did it. This may actually be crucial because now the Union is spawning in force, and the CSA will have to counter move it.
So you're saying Irish did something good?
Mm-hmm.
Once, yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. So let them know in the comments.
Oh, well, CSA counter push, cross-firing Union. This looks like the Union gets wiped. This is not good.
No, good maneuvering by HD, I would say,
Agreed.
and a good follow through by the rest of the CSA team.
Ooh, flags. Nope. Oh, oh.
There's no. Well, Irish might be the only man to make it out.
Give that man a medal.
He is the only survivor of the Union team.
Yeah, we
you go.
might actually need to consider that, I'm afraid.
And that's a little sus to me. You know, the rest of the team gets wiped and one guy makes it out. I don't know.
Turncoat.
I'm just asking
Snitch.
questions. You know.
Might be a snitch.
Let me know in the comments. Is Irish a snitch? Well, anyway, as that's going on here, I will do a quick intro here for the USA team. We got Wilkes leading the HL along with Grinch. We got PB under Knox, AVC under Tater. SR is in there under Chief. We got Knight leading the 10th Tennessee, 20th under Halo, who is the token leader. MB under Metal, 11th PA under, well, that's, this is General Alien for the call. That's Tiberius. And Nitro's on the guns. All right, so Union looks like they're massing up on the right side. Do you think they do another center push? Or do you think they try to take that woods this time? Take that big rock over on the CSA right? What do you think their next play is, Gene?
TJ, what did you say their backup plan was? Split attack?
They had a. It looked like the center push along the fence was their first plan of attack. Yeah, the split fence, split attack was apparently their second plan.
Let's
But
see if they follow
that's-
through with that.
Yeah.
Do you think they should, or do you think they should, or you think? What do you think they should be doing right now? What would be your
what I think they
recommendation?
should be doing is what I saw work in GC.
Fuck yourself, Dad.
USA can actually win the shootouts from where HL is standing. Just put your entire team in a long line along
30 second over here, 30
that-
second over here, 30 second over here.
that kind of strip there
It was
and shoot it out. You'll catch up on tickets for sure.
Yeah, you sometimes underestimate how much fire you can do, and it kind of looks like they might be doing that a little bit.
This is exactly what we did in Grand Campaign last Saturday.
Well, we got one unit moving up a bit. Knox looks like he might be going in.
I hope not, because he would be all by himself. It's like an advanced skirmishing party. However, all you do is give CSA opportunity. If the CSA is fighting with Buck and Ball, which to some degree they should,
Okay, Tennessee, follow your major.
this is a dangerous distance.
Oh, now 10 Tennessee is getting sucked into this position here.
See, they have Buck and Ball. CSA has Buck and Ball. You don't want to be at this distance. You want to be over where HL's standing, where you can put your rifles in.
Don't want you independent fire.
All right, so now as we kind of zoom out here, trying to see if we have any other maneuvers. Nothing really in force. Got a small Union element on the far side, ABC, Mr. Tater, but not too many troopers. Do you think the CSA needs to go out and try to wipe that, or do you think they just hunker down for a little while?
I mean, look at is this HD? No, look at EB's positioning. They kind of enveloped the Union now. Say just keep this up.
No, they got them in a nice, not quite a bowl, but pretty damn close to it. So they get
Yeah.
multiple angles of fire coming in with decent cover, so and already support.
Speaking of RD support, draw your attention to the Union side of the snake fence. Nitro was working
Oh,
overtime,
no.
getting a gun all the way up there, but no
they're
ammo
pulling
in
a
sight.
case on. Ghoul's
Where's the
pulling a
case on that?
It's being pulled
where's the
from the
case on
RD spot.
Yeah, where is it at right now? How far
By the
behind do we
Union
have to be?
RD starting position.
Oh boy.
And it's just Mr. Gould doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be busy for another 10 minutes.
You sting, motherfucker.
Also, he in chat asks how the Union is behind on tickets.
We don't need that.
We're alone,
Not really
man.
that
Good
much.
shit, PB. Good shit. You guys are
A little bit.
cooking right now.
I saw a flag hang.
Oh, here comes an attack. HL snake fence.
Hello, offense there.
Oh, HL's pulling out.
That's a good idea,
Yeah.
because that's too much to handle.
Yeah, it's nice to clear him off the fence, but yeah, I think that was probably wise to pull off from there. Not going to beat that whole force. Well, now looking kind of pulling out here, what do you think the, I'll start out with TJ, what do you think the Union team should be focusing on right now? I know we said the line attack. Do you think they go back to that strategy, the GC strategy?
I mean, if they keep probing the CSA line a little bit longer, they might find a weak point. Because right now CSA is once again focused in the forest. We have seen some issues from the CSA on the field right here to coordinate anything, a counter push against anything that comes across the open where you don't immediately have eyes on. But yeah, it really depends on how well the CSA can adjust to wherever the Union moves. So I wouldn't push the left side. The left side is always where you end up in a ticket drain. It rarely, if ever, works out well, especially considering how the CSA is positioned right now.
There below that tree. You
hit that tree right there in front of you. Just
I was
move
gonna
south.
say right before EB moved
Get off
in
there, you can.
on the stone wall. What I would do is Union. I wouldn't do it
see if this
anymore,
works.
but I would go straight across the field to where the point marker is, where 71st PA from EB is holding, and I would just smash that, take that stone wall,
Represent.
and hold there. Okay.
Oh, we got a
I don't know
small.
if they-
We got a small
I don't know if
element
they
coming.
heard me.
Was this Tater coming forward?
Anything is covered, skirmish it out.
Yeah, AVC and 20th, both.
Boys, you don't have to try to get kills. Just
Ooh, and now
stay
Union's
alive.
pulling
Help
off the
ship.
left completely.
What do you think the play is? You think a center attack, or you think they're gonna head to the far side?
I mean, if I were pulling moves like this, the Union may be banking on the CSA still having regiments in the forest, so
Yep.
trying to defeat in detail what's on the wall right here from the snake fence position, and yeah, then defeating whatever comes out of the forest.
So try to catch them one at a time as they're coming up to hit you.
Although they are doing a far right flank, it appears.
Well,
Remember-
are they? It looks like they might be stopping.
You go and get your ass back in the damn lot.
To the star. Snake
Okay,
rail.
Joker, calm down.
As long as they don't waste too much time here.
No, it's taking. They're losing any surprise they might have gotten. They're taking a long time to get
Yup.
moving here.
And they're pulling out of the woods.
Oh, you
Just
said on the
watched,
right of PB.
Cold getting stalked by Pagan and Claw. There was a very funny exchange right here.
They are dragging a lot of units to the chapel, so hit somewhere else now.
They do have
Okay.
one unit maneuvering on the far side. That's Wilkes. But I'm not sure he's gonna be able to defeat this unit.
New line.
A little bit there.
Who pulled
These rocks, they're the greatest rocks. All American.
HD's over here.
Manufactured here.
Hey, behind Papa.
Well, we are at 2730, and the CSA is not even knocked down from battle ready here. It's kind of a loaded question, but what do you guys think on the timepiece right now? Does the Union got to change anything up, pick up tempo, or what do they
If
need to
it's
do
not-
right now?
If it's gonna be like this for another minute, then you're getting close to running yourself low on time.
That's true.
And in fact, they're moving back the other side now, so
Got
I mean, maybe they're trying to juke the CSA, but
Eagle usually says you want to put the enemy team to engaged at 30, taking losses as 20, and then breaking at 10, which I tend to agree with.
that's my general rule. Yeah. It can depend on maps, but that's a generally good guide.
Going gay on 3, 1, 2.
We do have a
Here
major
we go.
attack developing here with HD.
Kill those sissy liberals.
This might be it. Can 51st reinforcing time.
Okay, we do not have time to load.
Fucking Johnny Reb.
Watch right,
Close.
watch right, watch right.
I think 51st is trickling in too much. This is a Union win.
Don't know if they'll be able to hold that position though. We'll see.
Hold the rocks. Regroup on these rocks.
Well, they've won it for now. The question is, what about the rest of the team? Is like should they be full sending right now, or
Full sending across the field and take the stone wall at the point.
because that element has got maybe a minute left of life before they're wiped, but they've dragged off almost the whole team.
Union has an opportunity and it's slipping away right now.
And in fact, Knight's moving over to reinforce.
It's the wrong move. I would just straight across the field, take the point.
No, you have an opportunity.
Even sending it down the snake fence again would be a good play.
Yeah, agreed.
They're trickling troops back to where they are. Ugh.
It's because the guys who took the rock are telling the rest of the team we have the rock. I mean, it's not a terrible play. It's the fact that the CSA is not countercharging.
No,
allowing this to happen.
no, they're giving them a little bit of an opportunity here, but I still would have gone. That's not the key position. You take the rock to take the center.
Yep.
You know, you don't trade the rock for the center. You had an opportunity to take the center.
Agreed. Yeah, I would have just.
Regardless,
Yep.
the way they're setting it up right now, it's just important that they commit as a team again. Oh dear, what is Knight doing? No.
Oh, it's a little gutsy there, Turquoise. Well, here we go. We'll see how this charge goes. This will be, I think, the Union's last chance to really kind of catch up here.
No, this is gonna line against line, and you're just gonna get shot down.
Hold it, brace it.
You gotta pincer through one part of the line and then roll it
Look
up
at the
from there.
tickets. Look at the tickets drop.
Yep. Nope, that wasn't it.
Flags, get out.
Nope, it has failed.
Run. Oh no, don't run. Ah!
Flag.
Braceland, Braceland, Braceland.
Sure about that.
Get the flags out! Get the flags out!
Nah.
Maybe.
Don't stab me, dude. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. This one. Hey.
I mean, there is a lot of splinter melees going on. The CSA did lose a good bunch to outer lines here, but still not a good move on the Union part.
No, it's yeah, CSA is not quite halfway down, and Union's getting close to taking losses. Well, Union's at taking losses. And they're gonna lose a little bit more here once they wipe out this small contingent.
CSA's
I was
pulling back
about to
this
say,
point.
yeah, because they may have seen the 20th New York guys that were there. They were like 3, and then an artillery shell hit. Now it's 2.
It's kind of an overreaction.
It is. You don't need the entirety of EB to deal with 2 dudes. It's not.
Hey, HD says hey. HD says hey. HD says hey. How's it going? HD says hey.
And they lost to rocks.
Get us flags up here.
Oh, they're gonna send troops in to try to hold it. I don't know about this. I think this is sending good money after bad.
Brace, don't overextend, don't overextend.
The CSA's kind of piecemealing their defense.
Stand back on these rocks. Get ready, countercharge.
Catching up on tickets now because of
Yeah, maybe they can. I don't know. I don't know what CSA's doing. Why are they not sending more troops to help?
Because of 2 20th New York guys, apparently.
Hey, careful, quick.
Yeah.
there must have been a massive.
Oh, because of those 220s New York guys. Good job, because now the Union's back on those rocks.
Yeah.
It's still a melee, and the way the CSA does it costs them a lot of skirmishings out of line.
No, this is very poor, very poor threat identification by the CSA, and Union is now getting back in force. This should have been wiped out. CSA is now falling behind.
I don't like to say throw on anyone.
Hold here
and
and
fire.
Holy shit, there's a
Of course, I'm trying to explain what just happened to myself.
Finally, I found. Jeez.
South.
Well, the Union's pretty strong once more on that point. Do you think they shoot it out for a little while, or do you think they try to make another move?
I think they should send it, and this time either commit to the, from their perspective, left side where you have 5th sitting, or to the right towards the open field where EB is, but not charge line against line and get shot down.
No,
like
you,
first.
you need to mass your attack on a point. You can't send it everywhere.
Yeah, just where HL is right now, that would probably be the angle of attack right here if the entire Union team commits straight away.
Independent.
Here's to the rocks. Fire,
Look west, fire, gentlemen.
Looks like you have movement over there, but CSA also gets reinforcements from the rear. Oh, no, 51st is charging in on their own. Damn.
Alright.
Spear wall.
They're gonna be right here.
It doesn't seem to be a full team charge though.
He's looking north. Don't look at me.
No, just 51st, and I don't think that was a good play.
No, these you can't be. It doesn't have to be a full team, but you can't be unsupported against a defensive position like that.
All right, guys, right. Right, everyone brace right.
I think that charge, though, is a little bit cocky.
Southwest.
Wasn't really a charge.
I'm still a loss for
Fall
words.
back a little bit, flag, but do not run. Hold the rock.
Maybe HD has the right idea here, flanking from the far right.
Yeah, I mean, the Union is also throwing away a lot of tickets here too. In some of these.
Yeah. Now it's getting worse. They're boxed in. They're surrounded.
Dog, dude,
I didn't
you're
realize you
Rambo
guys were
PB.
over here. I really
Excuse
wasn't
me?
trying
Did you
to.
just
I was
shoot
on the way
somebody?
back.
Hold.
Well, you just kill him then.
And now the Union is basically encircled. Damn.
No, you got to charge out somewhere. You got to choose where you want to
EB,
charge out.
Charge out EB.
That's what I would do.
Yep.
I mean, yes, you're giving up the rock, but right now the rock doesn't give you anything. It's a stepping stone. It's not a final position. So you gotta be thinking, okay, how do I get to my next objective, which is the center?
Yeah, agreed. Although now the center is weak. If you send it straight down the road.
No, you could do it. I mean, like I said, you just have to pick an angle of attack and do it.
Yeah.
But you can't just stay there. You're not going to win that fight.
It was a very nice conversation between
Now
Cole
with-
and No Name
Yeah.
towards the Union spawn. Very
Now,
civilized.
Yeah, now with that said, if the CSA sends little itty-bitty unit charges after you, then maybe it is the right call, but...
I'm still surprised that the CSA have let this arty gun just be manned 24/7. They haven't sent anyone out to find
Yeah.
more.
Well, Wilkes is attacking the angle we talked about.
Yeah,
Good
good
job,
job, boys. Don't overextend. Don't
Good
overextend. Don't overextend.
Don't
Exactly
chase
what they
him,
should have
don't
done
chase. Hold these
long
rocks.
time ago.
The CSA is now taking losses here at 17. Looks like Will from IB took care of Nitro. And his poor gun crew.
Oh dear, I was watching for Rambos, and now all of a sudden we almost have an entire ticket stage on the Union from the CSA perspective. Damn.
No, it's you know, it was I mean they got out of it now, but they were in a hell of a bowl.
Was that a Rambo warning, TJ?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All good. You guys are doing great. Yep. 53rd, right face, up quick.
Right face, up quick.
All right, so now as we're coming up on the 16-minute mark, Mr. Gene, any thoughts on adjustments the CSA needs to make, or do you think they've kind of got what they need to do?
Nah, CSA's doing great. It's Union that needs to figure out what they're supposed to do.
Okay. So what do you think the Union move needs to be now?
Oh my god! I just watched that man.
Honestly, I don't know. I would... If they had my vision, then I would say charge down the road, hit the snake fence, go straight to point.
Well, you have...
Hit them where they're weakest.
Yeah, I mean, you have, you can send out a scout to go and, look and see where the enemy is. You got binos.
can also just feel the weight of gunfire from
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, this. I mean,
I feel
looking.
like.
Yeah, the CSA has really weighted their right side. I think a center push right now, and just race them to that center wall and fight them on that center wall is the play. I think. What do you think, DJ?
Yeah, no, I concur with John. The snake fence in the center was underutilized. They had it so nicely in their strat sketch, and now they're getting stuck in the exact position that keeps losing the union, keep the union in a losing position, getting shot out or destroyed by charges that they can't sustain in that forest.
No, yeah, the CSA.
Never really seemed to work.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it, the CSA is completely stacked on their right side, like completely stacked. There's virtually nothing in the center.
And you have
I
these
don't know
units
what
right
half
there.
The union. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine.
You go, TJ.
You have the
I
units
don't know what
pulling
they're
right
doing
now.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Alright. You have Wilkes pulling over to the right. Hopefully he sees that, or he will push for allegedly the crack house. I can't confirm or deny that claim, but maybe he's doing that, or he's going for that snake fence. Hopefully.
I mean, I just think one unit's not enough, though.
Hopefully he doesn't do a full right flank, because that would be a waste of time. You go straight across the field, hit the... Yeah. Come on, Wilkes.
Yeah, I wouldn't go much further than where he's at right now. I would just turn in there.
Yeah. Agreed.
He's got another unit that can maybe come up and meet him.
Well, luckily
this
for
is the
him,
play.
it
Yes.
seems like the CSA is not yet quite reacting.
Yeah, if
although-
if PB turns in to help him,
Is...
yeah, PB's going over as well. This is the. Do you cap here, or do you just take the stone wall?
Yes. You take the
Yeah,
cap.
you should cap. It's tough. It's a risky thing because you're basically in breaking. But if you can hold this for long enough, you still have guys in the forest.
Yes, come on.
The guys in the forest need to punch through now too. Though is the problem. They can't be sitting back.
Come here.
Doesn't look good, honestly.
Well, the question is, can this main attack here,
Oh,
Knights?
yeah.
That's the key.
Load.
That's you got to punch through, get the pincer going.
Sit your ass down.
All the way on the far right, HD is moving up. Maybe they're too late for the main thing.
Oh, don't stop and fire. Don't stop and fire.
No, that was now. Oh, now they're gonna get enveloped. Critical mistake there. They're gonna get enveloped now. They're gonna get hit by HD. They had to keep pushing forward and meet up with the remnants of the rest of your team. Get your flags up.
It's very unfortunate.
Now
It was a
HD.
good idea.
No, you can't. Yeah, it was a good idea. You just they got there and they're like, oh, we got a nice strong position. No. You need
But
to meet
hey,
up with your
hey.
friendlies, but
Tickets are way better, and time-wise, they're not that far off, actually.
I mean, it was over. Well, they made up ground on tickets. I'll say that. I don't know about way better.
I mean, it's still not a lost cause for the Union. They still can technically win, but it's still going to be a hard fight.
Yep, so now that
Especially without their flags.
yeah, I was gonna say now that
Two
the flags are down, or two of them are down, do they wait for the respawn, or do you think they get their two flags up and make another attack?
I mean, they can't really afford to wait for that long because it would take like half the time they have left at all.
Get up close and shoot. Don't charge.
They try to take the stone wall again and just get stuck
Send
in.
it down a snake fence. Send it down a snake fence. But don't do a charge. Just kind of in their face, shooting them. Get the flags up if you can.
So kind of
Then
take
try and charge.
take by where the Artie Ford is, type of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where your flags are down. So if you're gonna get your flags up and dig in there, that's probably your best bet. What were you thinking, TJ?
It's kind of sad. They had the gun. Nitro put it all the way over there, and then they're not properly using it. In this case, it might actually be beneficial because they're all bunched up on that corner.
Trying to get you in formation.
As soon as you charge.
Yeah.
But Halo here with the order: shoot them into breaking until 8, and then they'll full send it. Question is, who's there to shoot anybody, really? The Union is still moving up.
I mean, it's going to take a mate to just get in formation, get in position. I mean, you can have the guys that are up there keep shooting, I suppose. That's fine. But the problem is if you start maneuvering, you know, you guys get all spread out, they start loading, you know, the charge gets a little bit more funky.
Yeah, but nothing against Doug and Reaper over here, but neither of them will shoot the CSA into breaking in the time span that's given.
Yeah. So we got one unit moving off to the left here. HL. Think they're trying to be the distraction force over there, or what do you think the intent is?
No, well, as I said, they're gonna shoot it out from these rocks, right?
Yeah.
So a multi-pronged charge is what we're looking at?
I think so. I think HL just kind of chose a spot, and then, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's not a horrible position to start from. I don't think. Kind of like it actually. The rest of the team though, the problem is.
Yeah, you're cut off.
Yeah, they're cut off and they're gonna hit early, and then the rest of the team is gonna take too long to get down to help you. Unless the rest of the team goes early.
Yep.
They need about, I'd say, 10-15 seconds of the other team moving before you move out. But I don't know if they coordinated that in depth.
I think how much is HL dragging? I feel HL, they're probably like 35% of the team.
I mean,
they got maybe 45% of the CSA in front of them.
But from the position where they're at, the CSA has no issue rotating east or south for either of these attacks, right?
The CSA also has a, sorry to cut you off, but CSA has had a scout, Colts for EB, that's been watching them the entire game.
Yeah, he has been ranging around in the
now Union is moving off into... What is happening here? Are they going to try a far right push?
Not worth it with the time. I don't know what they're doing, honestly. Looking at 7 minutes.
Yeah, Halo wants an attack on the far right. I am...
Boys, anything comes
I'm gonna
out of
quote
that
him. I
corner,
know
you
it sounds
independent
crazy, but
at
it's
it.
the best we got. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll see.
On that note, I'm gonna stay right.
Hey, what's that quote? It's a bold strategy. We'll see if it works for him.
Well, if it does,
I mean, they're running out of time, man. We're at 6:40, man. You know, the attack was supposed to go off at 8.
Yeah.
You
Wasting
know,
precious time that could have been used in multiple charges.
yeah, now you've basically gotten yourself down to your final charge here.
Maybe this is a campaign reason. I don't know.
Possibly. Maybe they're worried about manpower.
the chat keeps planning the charges, but they're not materializing.
Crouch. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, shooting down to breaking really doesn't matter. They'll go to breaking in the charge. You're not going to shoot them down to last stand, though.
And maybe I got mixed messages from the chat right here, but now Halo wants everybody to volley fire.
I mean, sure. I mean... Yeah, maybe he wants to preserve the token for some reason.
I don't think it's even close to being wiped, though. That's kind of why I'm like, don't think it's a campaign reason.
You're saying Halo, isn't Halo CSA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they can volley, that's fine. I mean, who cares about, you know...
I think this is a fresh 5,000 man token.
I don't know why Halo would be organizing a charge. Oh no, he's on Union team. I keep thinking they're CSA.
Yeah, no.
No. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense now. I was like, what the fuck? They're CSA. Why would he be? Oh, okay, the swamp sides. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, there's Nitro. He got a shot off. Yay.
Oh, yep, there's the gun. Not the target I would have anticipated, but a shot nonetheless.
Now we're at 4:30. Still no charge. It's all good. It's all on this gamble now. Whatever he's gonna do.
Oh, there we go. Everybody's gonna charge at 4, potentially, maybe?
4 minutes after when they said, initially. I mean, yeah, you shot him down the braking. You know, okay.
Okay, it says here they're gonna charge across the field, and HL and 10th gonna collapse in from the main road as soon as that is reasonably successful.
Well, they're...
Colt, ever watchful, has already seen where they are.
No, I mean, they are moving down to the center, but the CSA is moving with them, so...
You must have. I don't know how to explain what's going on, other than
This has been at least 5 minutes complete paralysis on the CSA team side, almost.
yeah, campaign team. Yeah.
Well, here comes
Now
one.
they're sending one regiment. Yeah.
The claw.
The claw.
This
I
isn't
can't
going
run
to end
for the
well.
No, it will end great for the
claw.
I mean, they're all going pretty much, except for Tennessee.
It's like PB and MB have a bit of a pick a charge moment over here on the CSA center.
That didn't work.
Whoever came up with that idea needs to get fired.
Alright, 70 verse. Push it up to the right, push it up to the right.
Go down the line and stab these fools. Go down the line and stab
Nope.
them.
Kind of lost for
This
words.
is, yes, it was a weird one, to be honest. Last 10 minutes.
No. I'll be honest, not good play by the Union and game team.
And there it is. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna go for a full charge. I'm gonna check the chat.
I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. They won't even get from Maine.
Okay, Halo does want a last-ditch charge down the snake fence, like at the beginning of the game.
All right, so our hypothesis that he was worried about casualties is out the window.
Yeah. Well.
You win some, you lose some. Well, as we kind of watch this final charge here, start out with Mr. Gene here. Any final thoughts on the map?
Just really strange behavior from both teams. More so the Union in-game team, but there was a point where I thought that they had it in the bag.
I'm waiting for you guys to like almost draw them out, and right before.
Probably the first game I've ever really don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That's my final comment.
We'll go with that, Mr. TJ.
Yeah, I concur. This was strange because initially you had something good going. That snake fence charge, it worked. It wasn't the best ticket-wise, but it was certainly a lot better than anything else the Union came up with after that. So, And now this is basically just feeding kills to the CSA.
Kill him as they come in. Gun him down as they come in. Kill him.
Yep. I don't know.
What do you think, Kota?
I would I would love. I think it was a good idea on paper, and I would have loved to have seen it tried. Because honestly, I don't think I actually saw the plan on paper actually tried. Not fully and not really committed to. So I think it would have been interesting to see if it would have worked. But we didn't see it, so you know. And again, it's you know don't get sucked down into those tactical holes. You know they got super obsessed with that right side, the rock, and then they didn't do anything with it. You know. So, it's a tough one. Good defense by the CSA though. I have pretty much nothing bad to say about them. And the Union had some good moves. So. But either way, thank you, Mr. Gene and Mr. TJ. Again, a link to HL in the description if you would like to join them. And appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, but I think that'll end it. So I will catch you all guys later.
Yep. We off?
Just about. Hold on. I'm letting the timer go down so they can see the final score.